What's up, guys? Game Breaker here, and we are back. We've returned to the YouTube scene, to the Minecraft. I'm hanging out here. Hope you enjoyed that little trailer I put together for the server, which I've been working so hard on recently. I've been getting a hankering to get back into Minecraft. I really wanted to play. I saw the other SMP series that have come out from the pack and all those guys again, so I really wanted to play some Minecraft. And I was thinking, well, maybe I can do some YouTube as well here, get something else back up on the channel, get you guys involved. So I've put together this SMP server for us here. Currently, it is whitelisted, and I've just been testing it with myself, my wife, and a couple other friends here who've been allowed in on the server. But this is where I kind of need your help. I've gotten it to a point where it's pretty much ready to go, but I need some people playing on here just to kind of help test it and make sure everything's kind of fair, balanced, working the way it's supposed to. So if you guys are interested, I've opened up this to you. Basically, if you want to come and hang out here and play on the server for a little while, do a little bit of testing for me, just send an email to essentially this channel link in the description. I'll make sure it's all linked there. But send an email to AreYouKitingMeHD@gmail.com with your Minecraft username, and I'll add you to the whitelist. I basically just need a little bit of testing, maybe like a week, maybe a little more, depending on how the testing goes. If everything's fine and it seems to be working out well, I'll just let the testers continue playing through, so whatever you build or design in here will just carry over and we'll open it up to everybody else. If we have issues, of course, I'll kind of correct them and we'll reset it as we go, but I need your help testing this, guys, and that's why I wanted to put out this video for sure. So here is the spawn, if you saw from the trailer that I showed you guys. I'm also going to quickly go over kind of the basic gist of what this server is about, just so you can get an idea of it. I have spawn here set up so that you can hop onto this little platform here, and it will also link this directly in chat, so you can just click directly on it. I've already got it up on my screen here, so I'll just pop out to it, but you can click on this link to find it. I'll link it in the description as well. This is the guide that has everything in it, all the server information, but I've also put this TLDR quick tips thing at the top just to go over everything with you here, just in case you don't feel like reading everything. So the basic gist of the whole thing is, of course, it's an SMP server. You can build anywhere. It's divided in half right now. It has a PvP side and a PvE side. So if you're interested in going out there and visiting your neighbors and taking them down and trying to kill them and stealing their stuff and risk losing yours, of course, you're going to be building on the PvP side. That is everything in the negative X. So if you're anywhere on the negative X side of the map, PvP is enabled. And if you're anywhere on the positive X coordinate, if you're on that side of the map, PvP is disabled. So you're completely safe. If you're not interested in getting killed or losing out to other players coming over and hounding you, by all means, just build on the positive X side of things. You'll be perfectly safe. The way you claim your own land is with these cool claim blocks. I'm sure many of you are familiar with this plugin. It's a pretty simple one. At spawn, there's a vendor that sells these claim blocks for 6 diamonds, as you can see here. They claim in a 20 by, it's actually 300 by 20 radius. That way, when you put it down, it claims 20 in the X, 20 in the Z, kind of on every side of the block, and then 300 in the Y as well, all the way from bedrock to build height. So it's completely safe. Nothing can be destroyed in there. Nothing can be stolen. The chests are all safe. No one can place blocks. No one can destroy blocks, so it's pretty simple. You can add your friends to it if you want your friends to be able to access your chest and build things on that land. Your claim block areas can overlap with each other, but you can't overlap with anybody else's, so you can't overclaim anyone, or you can't claim from the war zone or anything like that. Which brings us kind of back to the next part of this, which is the war zone. So back in we go here. This is the giant glassed off area, and I showed some nice little zooming and panning shots in the trailer for the war zone. Basically, it costs you a diamond to get in here, and you just use this teleporter to get in. You pop in a diamond, press the button. Oops, I destroyed the button. We'll put that back later. And that will let you go in there. And once you're in there, there's a bunch of ore hanging around. If you didn't see it from the video, it is the quartz ore. I can see some down there, actually. Let's actually pop right through. It is right over here, so if you're collecting quartz ore in the war zone, this is the only thing you can destroy in the war zone, and it has to be destroyed with a diamond pickaxe. It won't let you destroy it with any other tool. So you go through the war zone, you collect up as much of this quartz as you can with your pickaxe without getting killed. There are some mobs that will spawn naturally in here, as well as some custom mobs, as you may have seen in the trailer. So you go in, you take all this stuff, you loot up as much quartz as you can, and then you try to find one of the teleport pads to get yourself out. There's one here, which is essentially right where you teleport in. If you use the teleporter, you pop in right here. and then you can get out right here as well. There's a couple more of these also hidden in the war zone, but they just teleport you right back to spawn. And then once you've got all that quartz, you can use it to buy gear. All these people sell gear. There's also people that do some conversions here. Here are all the pickaxes for sale. They cost diamonds as well to get the first time. They're all kind of increasingly better and can give you more quartz from the war zone. They last longer. So it's all nicely balanced with the numbers here. So you use the quartz kind of as a currency along with diamonds that you get from playing the SMP side of things to get that. We also have some loot chests here sold by AreYouKitingMeHD himself, of course. You can get those as well if you want to kind of risk it and try to get some maybe cooler blocks or gear without having to spend the quartz on the gear from the vendors. And this is, of course, the land claim guy. His name's LittyMcCity, obviously. So you can buy your protection stones from him. So that's the Warzone. PvP, of course, is fully enabled in there. So there's also a notification in chat when you go in or leave. That way other people can know maybe they want to come in and hunt you down or come in and just hang out with you. Everything else is completely safe. Spawn is cordoned off. You get a message when you're leaving spawn as well. So that's no PvP. Even if you're on the negative X side of things, spawn is still safe. So that's good. And then just moving on with the guide here. So we got the spawn, the Warzone, all the claiming and all that. We actually went over the quartz. Nether and Ender disabled for now. Too complicated. It's all balanced in here nicely. You can also set homes in here. So you can do a set home and then home name. I recommend you use numbers 1 through 3 because you can have up to 3 homes. And if you forget, you basically have to email me and I have to look it up and figure out what it is in case you want to get rid of your home. So just do a / set home and then number 1, 2, or 3, and you can set up to 3 like I said. That way you can teleport between them using / home and then whatever the home name is. So / home 1 to get to your first set home. Easy enough. I think I pretty much went over everything else. You've got the / spawn to go to spawn, of course. There's currently 1 warp set up, and that's / warp spawn. In case you somehow get stuck in the war zone and you can't get out, you can't use commands in the war zone as well. This is the only command you can use in the war zone, so you can't just like / home if someone's chasing you or anything like that. Warp spawn's the only one you can use. That's got a big 60-second warm up to it, so you have to stand still and not move for 60 seconds. I basically just put it in there in case someone happens to get stuck in the war zone and they can't get out. Like if you drop into like a 2x1 hole or something like that, or you get glitched, you can always use that as well to escape. That's basically all I had for this. I just wanted to make this quick video here, inviting you guys into kind of the open beta now. Like I said, send an email to that AreYouKitingMeHD@gmail.com, and I'll get you whitelisted into the server. That way you can kind of help test things out, make sure everything's working right. If you are going to play on here, make sure to report anything you find to the email address, and make sure you read through the whole guidebook. That way you kind of know what to expect from some of the other stuff in here. And of course, the other big news is I'm going to be live streaming almost all of this. I've been wanting to do some YouTube live streaming, so it's going to be live streamed on YouTube and then created or turned into a video after I'm done. So that's the big news, so be sure to be looking out on my channel for that. We're going to be live streaming all of this. If you guys catch any of the live streams and you want to either donate or sponsor or give me a super chat or something like that, all of that should appear on screen. It should all be ready to go by the time I start live streaming. And any sort of monetary donations you want to give to me, perhaps AreYouKitingMeHD will visit your house here and give you some of these sweet loot chests. But that is something for later. If you guys are interested, please stop by the live streams and check it out. We're probably going to be starting up in about a week or so once we get the server all checked by whoever wants to stop by and test. And we'll get ready to go. We'll hammer this out. I plan on putting a ton of episodes into this. I'm really excited to get back into some Minecraft again. So if you guys made it to the end of this video, much appreciated. Be sure to stop by, send me an email, see if you are interested in testing this out for me. And hopefully I'll catch you guys in there. See you later.